Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Thoughts on Games. I'm your host, Gaming Jay, and today we're hopping into a PlayStation 3 modern classic, I suppose. The game is installing. Good, I guess this will give me a minute to talk. I feel like we've been through this before. Modern games, day one, you have to install them on your hard drive after you buy the disc, and sometimes it's even worse than that. You have day one DLC patches, which everybody hates, but I guess serve a purpose. Let's just fast forward past this. Why are we watching this? Ugh, it's been like 5 minutes. This reminds me of loading like a Commodore 64 game from tape or something like that, or an Amiga game or something, you know. At least this only has to be done once, but going on 6 minutes now. Still waiting. 93. 94. 95. All right, well, we're close enough. Fuel, which is about to momentarily load, is a post-apocalyptic open-world racer set in a climate-ravaged North America. What, installing trophies? Are you joking? Okay, at least this is going by super quickly. It's an open-world racer set in a post-apocalyptic, climate-ravaged North America, where the continent has been abandoned to extreme sports, racing on quads, buggies, jeeps, and hovercraft. So this is basically like the real America once climate change kind of like kicks into gear. It's just going to become like a desolate wasteland, and the only people left are going to be into extreme sports. So there we go. This game is ahead of its time in many different ways. Now, interestingly, this game was panned when it came out by a lot of reviewers for having kind of like sloppy racing controls, an AI that was kind of like too good, but then like artificially slowed down near the end to just let you win, and there was too much work you had to put in to unlock stuff in the open world. So, interestingly, we're not playing this for the gameplay, but we're playing it for the fact that you can explore an area the size of Connecticut with no load times, which is actually pretty impressive. So without further ado, let's go ahead and give this baby a shot. I really don't know what to expect again, because it sort of has lackluster reviews of its gameplay, but I am interested to see just how much of the world we can explore. Now, I do expect that we have to unlock areas of the world through missions and stuff like that, so probably we're not going to get to see, you know, the whole Connecticut that is the desolate wasteland of North America, but we'll get to see hopefully like quite a bit of terrain. I mean, there's like forests, abandoned cities, and all sorts of stuff. So we're getting airdropped in via via Chinook helicopter maybe, and we're in our trusty post-apocalyptic dune buggy, and they're dropping us off at a local farmhouse safe house, which makes a lot of sense, I guess. I don't actually know if any of this is true. We didn't get a cutscene, actually, which I kind of expect cutscenes in these modern games these days to explain what's going on. But I appreciate the old NES style of, like, you're just a guy, stuff's happening, and go shoot or kill or drive, you know? Like, in the old times, video games didn't baby you with things like a plot. They just left you to kind of puzzle it together yourself. So we'll go ahead and make up a plot for this one, I think. To start a career within the unlocked zone, select career. By winning career races, you will earn stars to unlock more zones and fuel to buy new rides. You can take a zone's challenges by selecting challenges. Most of the challenges in each zone are hidden at first, so you'll need to spot their start gates in the wastelands to race them. Once you've unlocked more zones, select change camp to travel camps the easy way. Don't forget, you can take a free ride break at any time. There's a lot of stuff to see out there. All right. Let's just go for career, man. We're going to have a career in the apocalypse. That's like a hardcore career. We're like the Mad Max style dude. Okay, so I don't know what any of these things are. Oh, it's the vehicle type. Quad, buggy, or bike. Huh. Okay, let's just try the first one at rookie level. You can now select, you can customize. Interesting. Okay. And I have no other options. It's my only option. Okay, whatever. Oh, look, we can affect the drive. Whoa, why is he shirtless? And where'd he get those sweet tats, man? Those are like totally like tats out of the 90s. And he's wearing like cargo pants too. This guy is a product of like the 1998. We have no options to switch. Okay, we only have him. Oh, no, wait, we can. His head, chest, and legs are all up for grabs. So we can go ahead and like mess with the type of head. Oh, no, we've only unlocked the bandana. What the heck's a livery? Okay, different colors of the bandana. Can we affect his type of chest? We only have bare-chested. We've not yet earned a shirt in the wasteland. And we've only unlocked the cheesy 90s tribal tattoos. Those tattoos are like all the rage in the 90s, I remember. It's like, it looks super cool to get them back then, but they definitely have not held up. So you've flown off the rails on the last turn, and now you're wallowing in the mud. Don't forget, you can press triangle to respawn and get back on the track. Knowing when to cut your losses and respawn back to the track can make a difference between finishing first and finishing last. The GPS is chevrons. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? We got this. This isn't my first time in the post-apocalypse, people. All right. So I guess we're doing a race. We'll figure out how to get to the open world in a bit, but I guess there's like a series of races, and you can discover races when you roam around the open countryside. So that's kind of what I was looking forward to getting started with, but whatever, we'll do a few races. This kind of reminds me of like, what was that BMX game that we played on N64? Was it Excite Bike 64? Is that what it was? I think it was. So it like instantly kind of reminds me of that. 2, 1... Go! You know, they told us all the buttons, but not what gas is. Alright, so it's right trigger. I feel like I'm on the slowest motorcycle ever. Do I have to shift gears or anything? Is there like a gear shifting? I don't even know. I'm just going to go towards the large... Oh, God! I thought we were going off a cliff. Yeehaw! Large holographic chevron. Alright, we're following these guys. It's kind of fun. We're like, oh, God, going down like a really steep mountain here. Now, this is supposed to be like a post-apocalyptic ravaged North America, but like, I'll be totally honest, it doesn't look that bad. You got some shrubberies around, and oh, can we like punch them like Road Rage? No, I guess not. You got shrubberies, and we saw some trees in the opening sequence and stuff like that. And yeah, there's a lot of dilapidated barn houses and stuff like that. Whoa! But all in all, things don't look that bad. I mean, like, it kind of just looks like, you know, the 90s. You know, the 90s were kind of like an earth tone period. So things are kind of like brownish and earth toned, and yeah. Oh my God! Okay, what happened? We did. You got fueled, bitch. That's what happened. I slammed into that. Oh God, where am I going? Oh, this is a jump. Okay, there we go. I thought it was a wall. So we slammed into that fence at high speed, and it ended up costing us dearly, but then we just instantly respawned, so it cost us nothing, actually. And I think I'm still on the track. There are no chevrons indicating where I should be going, so I don't 100% know. So I'm just going to kind of, like, follow the road here and hope I'm actually still racing. Imagine the race is like, imagine that jump that I did, like, took me off the racetrack and everyone's still racing and I'm like miles away, just like on my way to San Francisco, like on the interstate. Like, I thought this was the racing highway. I didn't realize that we're like way off the mark. Like, am I still racing even? None of the other racers are anywhere near me. Imagine this happened in real life. Like, a bunch of people, like, set up to, like, race, and one guy, like, literally just, like, guns it, and he's just, like, off on the horizon. Like, just, like, where the F is he? Like, he's just gone. He's just gone. Yeah, we're not even, the other racers are barely on my radar anymore. Okay, we've now gone rogue. We've escaped the race. This would be amazing to see in real life. Like a BMX race, one guy just, like, guns it through a checkpoint, and then just, like, out of the building, then you like see him on the highway like 2 hours later, like on his way to Michigan or something. You're like, where the hell is that guy going? I guess he's not coming back. So at one point I was first, but now I'm 8th. And I'm 1,400 meters or miles or whatever away from the race. So okay, well we failed this challenge, but now you know what? I wanted to be in the open road, and now we got it. The open road can't contain me. So here we are. This is sort of what you always want to do in every racing game. Like in every racing game I've ever played, when you're kind of losing a race, you just kind of want to go like off-roading and like just like drive around random places. And obviously in a racing game you can't. But this is like an open world game, so like in a normal racing game, they haven't built terrain that's outside of the track, you know? So they can't let you go totally off-road and just go wherever you want, because they have to kind of keep you on the track. But in an open world game like this, they're like, yeah, screw it, go for it. Get the hell out of here, you rapscallion. Go off on some crazy motorcycling adventure. And that is exactly what we're doing. So yeah, post-apocalyptic, but it's not like nukes hit or anything. It's just sort of like a bunch of like trees and stuff. Again, I guess it's like climate ravaged, so crops and stuff don't grow. You know, like climate change has kind of hit us for real. Not that it's not hitting us for real already. I mean, we're already, you know, experiencing like the hottest summers ever on record, and like the planet's basically getting screwed up beyond all repair, guys. So this is like a grim, you know, like back when this came out, it was probably sort of like, yeah, like this will happen if we don't take climate change seriously. And we have not taken climate change seriously in the last like 10 years. And so this went from being like, oh yeah, like kind of like mildly like, oh, this is like a bad thing that could happen, to like literally like, this is actually a little scary now. Like this is a look at our future, because, you know, with climate change, we've kind of screwed up the whole planet. I don't know what's going to happen in the next 50 or 100 years. But anyway, we're playing a video game. Let's not try and get too depressing about the whole situation. He's doing those flips, by the way, just by himself. I'm not doing anything to make him do those. When he gets a high enough jump, he just feels the urge and he goes for it. So, well, we've been off-roading a lot. We went over a cliff. We saw some forests and stuff. Woo! What are some other buttons? Oh, look! Oh, wait, circle gives me a radar? Oh, man, I needed that during the... Look, it's like, for the love of God, turn around! You're like 10 miles away from the race. What are you doing? Okay, so we'll have that radar on in future. Oh, look, it's directing me back towards the race, probably. Okay. What are all the other buttons? Is there like a turbo button? Okay, the left trigger's brake. Does not appear to be. Oh, you can get different views of him though. Look how badass he is. Oh, he's going off-road. Oh God, I think I hit a pole. Hey, look, a town of some kind. Cool. I definitely want to explore this a little bit. I would love to see like a city. I'd love to find like an urban environment. Is there a way to do that? Use your map. Okay, so where is there a city? This looks like all barren wasteland. Where is there a city? Oh my God, look at this like nebulous... There's the race, by the way. And here I am like off in the hills. There's probably like the starting point or something. Oh look, there's like water and stuff. Okay, so clearly I'm not near a city. If I was, I would totally drive towards it. But considering that we're so far away... Oh, look, a barn. Oh, what is this? A fence in the road. Oh, he grinded his way into it. Oh, you can... Whoa. Yeehaw! Ow. Okay, hold on. Get out of here. Hold on, I want to do that jump. We'll do the jump, and then we'll reset, and we'll do it proper like. We'll do the race. We'll actually win the race. I'm making you that promise right now. Okay, so we go out this way. Let's get a bit of distance so we can get some speed. This looks pretty good over here. And gun it, run it and gun it. All right, here we go. So we're gonna do one jump over here just for fun because we can. Huh! He didn't feel like doing a little. Oh God! Into the wall. Okay, he didn't feel like doing a little flare over that jump. I guess he has his own thoughts about when something's impressive. Okay, we're gonna do this. It'll be a nice straight shot. Okay, boom. Oh yeah, it was a sweet 180. All right, now I think it's like right over here-ish. Oh man, I hate how you can't see it until it's too late because of the crest of that hill. Yeah! Yeah! Oh, into a truck. Okay, well we're 4,000 meters or miles away from our race. Let's go ahead and restart. I think we did bad enough. That is probably the worst I've ever done in any racing game ever. To end up 4,000 miles away from, or even meters. Even in meters, it's terrible. 4,000 meters away from the finish line. That's the worst you can ever do in a racing game, and I found a way to do it. Also, look, there's like news crews and like, you know, a catering snack table and stuff set up here. Post-apocalyptic, my ass. This is just what Connecticut looks like, man. This is just Connecticut. Forget about climate change. This is just an average Connecticut weekend where there's a bunch of like nomadic barrel-chested, tattooed dudes racing on a motorcycle who believe the world has ended. That's Connecticut, man. Have you not been there? So, I don't know. Having this radar, though, makes the game way easier. You can actually see where you're going. Oh, man, we ran that guy off the road. I do wish, one thing, it really feels like you should be able to punch people. He pointed at them, at least. It really feels like you should be able to, like, punch people, like, Road Rash style. Like, what kind of apocalypse is this, where the rules of society are somehow still intact? Like, I'm not allowed to just straight up kick that guy, like, in the abs while I'm racing with him? What kind of messed up apocalypse is this, man? And right there, that was the perfect time to grab the guy by the back of his neck, slam his face into his handlebars so hard that his nose bone cracks and goes into his brain, rendering him inert. Like, if you're not going to win a race by smashing nose bones into skulls, what are you doing in the apocalypse? It's honestly pretty ridiculous. I think that these people, they need a good hard lesson in, like, what the apocalypse entails. When I was reading about this game, it sounded really like Mad Max. You know, because anytime you talk about post-apocalypse racing in a video game or in a movie, you instantly think Mad Max. Oh, we were so close to the finish line before we just pieced out of the whole race. You won the race. Yeah, it's easy when you know. We drove off over that hill and we just, like, pieced out of the whole thing. All right, well, it's easy when you know where the finish line is to actually win. And we got a helmet. Anyway, any post-apocalyptic racing is always, I think, compared to Mad Max. But I thought that basically this game would be like Mad Max, except feature a whole lot less sort of body disfigurement, like less freaks and stuff. Because Mad Max is known for having, like, freaks and mutants. But this game so far doesn't feel like Mad Max at all. No, it feels like instead like Excitebike 64. The chopper chase. Quad. Oh, muscle car. That's what we want, baby. Muscle car. And, yeah, I accept that. Now, that's a post-apocalyptic car. That's awesome. Okay, you don't have enough fuel to trade. What? I don't have enough fuel. You serious? Back. Okay, what about this one? Do we have enough for this? Oh, no, I don't even have enough fuel to... Oh, my God. Okay. So, I have to unlock... oh, my God. Oh, wait. No, wait. This is a career. High octane. Quad. Oh, buggy? Okay, I'll take a buggy. And rookie. Okay, there we go. Weird. I was in a different feature, I guess. I didn't have the fuel to unlock the muscle car. God, we got to get a muscle car before this day is out. Muscle car is the only thing that looks like I actually want to race it. I don't want to race a motorcycle in the apocalypse. I want a freaking, like, you know, beefed out car tank. Like, that's the game I want. So, yeah, not a Mad Max game, but it's interesting that it is open world. I definitely want to explore this world a bit more, and we will before we, you know, move on from this game. But the size of Connecticut actually sounds pretty big, which kind of got me thinking, like, what's the biggest open world game out there? Like, I was kind of thinking it must be one of the Grand Theft Autos. That was my first thought. But then after, I was like, oh, no, wait, it's got to be the world of WoW, right? Like, the world of WoW, by the way. WoW stands for the World of Warcraft, so the world of Warcraft is what I just said. But whatever, you guys know what I mean. WoW is one of the biggest and one of the oldest these days MMORPGs. It's not the oldest MMORPG. I think, wasn't it EverQuest? No, Ultima Online was like the first one I think I'd ever heard of. There might even been one before that. But, so Ultima Online is older than WoW, but WoW has definitely got to be one of the biggest ones, if I'm not mistaken, right? Because they've continually expanded that world, like, every couple of years since the game's been out. And I was never a WoW player. I tried it really for the first time for my channel, like a while back now. You can look up the video. It's like my 303rd video or something like that. I don't know why I know that. But WoW, not bad. Pretty big world, I would say, and I would be willing to probably bet, without doing any more research and just thinking off the top of my head, I would put dollars to donuts that maybe WoW is the biggest MMO, biggest open world game. Okay, back on the track. Fuel it up, boys! Get back on the track. So I pressed triangle there to get back on the track. which to get back on track. All right, there we go. So as long as you hit these checkpoints, it doesn't really matter how you get to them. So you don't really have to stay on the road, which is kind of nice. I hate games that, like, if you go too far off the, like, desired path, you get penalized. Like, I just want to go, man. We want to ram other people off the road, too. I would love to, like, ram one of these guys into, like, the wall. See, now it feels like Burnout. Now I want to, like, smash them into, like, the wall. And see, so I either want to be playing Road Rash or Burnout, actually. You can't do enough damage to the other cars in this. It's not fair. Anyway, yeah. So it's a big open world, and probably, maybe WoW is bigger. Probably. But, yeah, what's the biggest MMO? Educate me, my friends. Educate me. Somebody out there. Or else just confirm that I'm right with WoW. I could be right. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? I'm frequently wrong about things I guess off the top of my head. But hey, that's the joy of guessing, guys. If you're too afraid to be wrong, then you're never going to be right. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but that is something I just said. So there you go. And I say a lot of things. So yeah, I'm trying to concentrate on this race actually to make sure we actually win another one. So forgive me if my banter gets a little boring for a second here, but pretty sure we're first. And who's second? It's like Zukraski or something like that. Good old Zuba. Basil Zeus Kraski is second. What a jerk. What a like just total dickhead that guy is, eh, guys? How dare good old Basil try and compete with me? Go back to Paprika and Time, 'cause you ain't got nothing, Basil. You're nothing but a stinking spice. All right. He's part of a post-apocalyptic gang called the Spice Boys. They're not very respected, but they do make a mean chicken quesadilla. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. The Angel Wings t-shirt. You know, when you get recruited into a post-apocalyptic biker gang, just make sure it has a cool name. You don't, like, it's really hard to get out of them after the fact, so you don't want to, like, halfway through realize, like, oh, man, like, the Hot Tamales, they seem tough, but, like, just the name keeps bringing us down. All right, let's go for a free ride. So that's our option right now. Peak speed, 97.6 miles per hour, and we never broke the temporal barrier. We got up past 88 and nothing, eh? So, free ride. Welcome to the Wastelands. You are now in the free ride mode. You may go wherever you want, but the backbone of your career is the races. Start a race with the zone you're in, press the start button, and to select career. Objects and events you spot in the field are marked on your map, will be displayed in both your mini-map and the virtual compass. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, so now we're in the free mode. Now we're supposed to just go in, like, random directions. And now what we can actually do is discover new races. Ooh, let's go for a drive along a rainy beach. Why not? It's fun. So this game obviously has... Ooh, we spotted a challenge. This game obviously has dynamic weather. Oh, God, we went under the water. Okay. Oh, and he's still shirtless. Dude, it's raining. Put a shirt on. Also, look, the loading symbol in the top left corner just went away now, but it was there a second ago. Is like the cheesy 90s tribal tattoos. Nothing dates your game more than tribal tattoos, I will say, you know, like... And remember when, like all girls got tattoos, like, on their, like, lower backs? Remember that? That was, like, a thing, too? So there's, like, tribal tattoos on the guys and, like, tattoos on the lower backs for girls. That was what everyone was kind of, like, doing. All the people who thought they were cool in the 90s were doing that. And now I feel like that time has passed. People don't really get tribal tattoos anymore, and I feel like the lower back is not the hot spot for tattoos. Not that it once was. You know, its time has faded. Or we fought in our way to a road. Fought, is that a word? I don't know. And let's check our map. Okay. There's something. Oh, that was a race that we did. Those are things. Where are the cities? Oh, what's this? Your current state not yet complete. Okay. What is this? The heliport. Okay, fast travel, no. Is there no cities? Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, this looks like a city. Okay, this is our destination. So can we set a GPS target? Yes, we can. All right. So we're going to a city, boys. Boys and girls. Let's do this. Okay. Take us away. Nice that in the apocalypse, Google Maps still works, you know? At the upcoming Dirt Junction, take a hard left. That's the kind of stuff it's telling us right now. Actually, Google Maps looks to be far more advanced because it's hovering chevrons virtually over the road. Talk about AR technology, you know? Also, how did Google map this? How did Google map some, like, random dirt country road? Actually, I mean, you know what? I'm sure they've done this in real life. Google is crazy, man. Like, if you had told me when I was a kid that someday a company would literally drive along every single street that exists and just photograph everything in the whole world, and then you could look it up on a computer in your pocket, I would have thought you were nuts. Like, that literally sounds... Not only does it sound... I mean, it doesn't sound impossible, it just sounds so expensive and improbable that what company would ever do that? But, like, look at Google. And not only has Google done it, but Apple's done it too. 2 companies have done it, you know? Like, it kind of makes me feel like companies will do anything. Like, there's really no limit on what they will or will not do. So it's like things that I used to think were just total science fiction. Who knows now? Who knows? Anyway, we've got dynamic lighting going on here. I wish it would stop raining. Like, okay, yeah, it's rainy. That's nice. But I'd like to see some, like a sunny apocalypse for a little bit. Interestingly, this game had some pretty interesting multiplayer back in the day. You could play 2 to 16 players competitively. You could also play 2 to 4 players cooperatively, which actually sounds kind of interesting. I wouldn't mind playing this co-op. That'd be kind of fun. You have like a little gang of like apocalypse guys and dune buggies driving around, you know, getting into havoc and stuff like that. It'd be kind of neat. But sadly, there's literally no way to do that anymore. I couldn't even get a couple of my buddies over with their PlayStation 3s. What the heck? I couldn't even get a couple of my buddies over with their PlayStation 3s and hook up a LAN because the multiplayer features in this game require server authentication. In fact, I think they even run through the server, so there's no such thing as a LAN setup. Oh, look at this. A truck. Hold on, maybe this is the other player that we've been hearing so much about. Oh my god, there's 2 cars! Oh, this guy's in like a tank or something. Oh god. Wait, we're totally going over this ramp. If you didn't want me to drive over your house, you shouldn't have driven a red Chevron on it. Wee-haw! If I saw that in real life, I would do it too. Just people don't put ramps up the side of their homes in real life. Interesting that we saw a couple of cars on the road. But yeah, multiplayer, it doesn't exist anymore because the servers got taken down in 2014. So literally there's half of this game that's just dead. Like, no multiplayer features work. I have long said that, like that kind of stuff really, like, sort of bothers me about modern video games, you know? Like, you know, I said this many times before, you know, you plug in Super Mario Bros. 3, the year it came out, or 50 years later, and it will be the same game. You will be missing no features, you know? But if you plug this game in after 2014, multiplayer just didn't work. There's just no multiplayer anymore. It's like, SOL, you know, we developed multiplayer modes and stuff, but they're just gone. And I kind of feel like that sucks, you know? Like, as someone who just likes video games in general, I don't like the idea of games disappearing. And that's what happens when a game feature is not supported and it depends on an external server and then gets shut down. It's just gone forever. You know, I kind of feel like I'm an environmentalist or something at this point, like harping about, like, you know, oh, like, we're gonna lose the Amazon and then that'll be that, or the Great Coral Reef and stuff. And considering this game is about a post-apocalyptic world where climate change has kind of ruined everything, I mean, maybe it's an apt comparison because, hey, you know, we only have one environment. We definitely don't want to screw it up. So we should not be ruining the planet. But in the realm of video games, like, I don't know, video games need to be conserved and preserved. I mean, like, take this game, for example. I can say it's not the best game, you know, like, and as I said, it was kind of panned for its controls and stuff when it came out. And we'll talk about that when we sort of wrap up our final thoughts on this game, you know, as to, like, maybe why it's in the 1001 book and stuff. But at the same time, it's sort of like, but it still deserves to exist. It still should exist. We shouldn't just erase it. So, I don't know. I really don't like when things are gone. And, like, we've encountered this before, guys, right? Like City Heroes, it's gone. Totally gone. Can never play that game ever again. That sucks. So, yeah. That's my little rant on the preservation of fuel here, on the masterpiece that is fuel. How could we live in a world where we allowed the servers to go offline? Oh, look at all these. What are all these Jeeps? I feel like I'm in, like, Nazi Germany. They seem like army Jeeps driving around, like, the random, mountainous forest regions, like nondescript army jeeps just driving around. Where are the other racers? Or maybe it really is the post-apocalypse, because like there's no one left. There's like 10 people in the world, and they've all gotten into extreme racing, and the rest are just driving. And then there's like 50 people driving trucks. Like that's it. That's the population of America now. 10 extreme racers, 50 support people, and then like one guy who's the audience. One guy who like really loves extreme racing, so he watches every match. So that's basically it. I mean that's what I'm guessing, basically. Alright. We've been driving for a while here. I feel like we're on a road trip together. Only I am, like, gunning it, like, over mountain ranges and, like, diving through trees and stuff and destroying a dune buggy. So, like, if we were... Oh, God, I'm in a river. Oh, God, no. I killed us all. I feel like maybe after today's performance, you wouldn't want to go on a road trip with me. Oh, God. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Okay. Let's die again. Okay, so there's a river there that we got to figure out a way around. But yeah, would you guys want to go on a road trip with me? Can we set that up sometime? You, me, and a, oh my God, and a dune buggy in the apocalypse. What's happening? How do I keep getting trapped in this random ditch? Can I get out of this, please? Thank you. Okay, let's see how far away we are from this place. Oh my God, we're so far. We're so far. Where did we come from? Oh my God, we're only halfway there. Jeez. This game is nuts. You know what else is crazy? It's not like we've been seeing other challenges to unlock. So we only found one other challenge to unlock so far. And in my, like, attempt to drive towards this city, this mystical city that hopefully we'll see eventually, we've seen, like, literally nothing else. It's crazy. We passed a few trucks and we saw, like, one barn house to jump over. So, like, here's one thing I can say about this game. It's open world, yes, but it's boring world, yes. Like there's so little to see in this world. Like the occasional, like, farmhouse building and stuff, and beyond that, like, nothing. Like, it all feels the same. It's just, like, samey same, It's like highway, dirt road, trees, highway, dirt road, trees, a couple of trucks. That was fun, diving between them. Like, it's not like we're driving through a bunch of, like, interesting terrain and buildings and stuff, and we're not even seeing that many jumps. So, yeah, I mean, I started this game off being like, wow, like, a state the size of Connecticut. I guess it's really easy to build an open world when you literally just, take, like, 1 square mile and repeat it, copy-paste it, across the whole state of Connecticut. So, I don't know. I was hoping for a bit more, Like, World of Warcraft felt like there was a lot more to explore in its open world. There was, like, different things were happening. It wasn't just one endless forest, which is what I feel like we're in right now. But I'm hoping I'll be proven wrong here. Oh, we just drove through somebody's farmhouse. See, there should be, like, more houses and stuff. And, like, here's something interesting. A child's slide that we destroyed. Okay, we're just wiping out a farmhouse, but it's the most interesting thing I've seen. And there's a jump. There we go. All right. So there we go. We found one interesting thing so far. Even like the world of Fallout. Even the world of Fallout had some stuff going on, didn't it? I seem to recall. There's, like, interesting things to see. Maybe this is, like, the curse of making an open world that's too big, Like, it's kind of cool to make a big open world, but, like, we've driven into the night and we're not even at our checkpoint. So it can take an entire day of driving to get somewhere. Again, if we were on a road trip and I was driving all day like this, I think first of all, you would have puked. Second of all, you would have run from the car screaming because you'd think I was definitely going to get you killed. But the curse of making an open world that's too big is that you have too much boring, bland area between interesting things. Like there was a semi-interesting building, I guess, that we just passed. Wasn't super interesting though. Like it's just yet another farmhouse. I want to see like some more action going on. There should be like cars. Oh, we finally found it. We found our second challenge after like 20 minutes of driving. That's insane. There should be cars by the side of the road that have been like pulled over and like raiders are raiding them. There should be like herds of like cow maybe wandering around. You should have like maybe like occasional like squads of tanks that are going around like on some kind of like combat patrol or something, and they're like neutral, but if you get too close they will fire on you. There should be, I don't know, like families, you know, like caravanning around in like RVs looking for safety zones. There should be stuff. There should be a world of activity in life. That's what I want to see here, you know. That would be cool. Like you encounter like, what else can you encounter? Like fortified sort of towns and stuff where people are huddled together, and then like abandoned villages that look like ex-fortified towns that clearly got overrun and stuff, you know. There should be stuff, man. There should be stuff. As opposed to just driving through an empty field. Oh god, what is this? Okay, here's some stuff. We asked for it, we got it, and we got fueled. I like how when you die it goes, fuel. Okay, here we go. We're going right through this wall. Boom! That was disappointing. Okay, let's explore this building a bit because it's the most interesting thing we've seen in this game so far. But I feel like I'm just driving through empty, you know, farm fields, which is basically driving through Ontario, you know? Like a lot of Ontario is just like random farm fields. Yay. Oh, we got 10 fuel. So you can find fuel and that will allow you to buy new cars. Look at the effort what happened? Look at the effort you got to go through to find fuel in this game. So one of the big criticisms of this game... Wait. Where am I going? You've earned an oil strike. Wait. Where am I? Oh, I'm where I wanted to be. What? This is no city. This is just more country. This is just even more... This is even more country. Oh my god. I thought this would be a city of some kind. How, like, disappointing. Oh my god. Alright, well, here's some oil fields, I guess, to look at. Does this excite you? Yeah, like, Ontario's like a lot of, like, just empty farm fields, and, like, that's what this game honestly feels like. Okay. So, wait, can we just drive into the next state here? Like, these are fields. Where? How do I zoom out? R2. Where is there a city? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, we drove from there to there. Look at all the stuff there is to explore. Okay, but where is there a city? To unlock this zone, you need 18 more stars. Wait. Like, is this gray stuff city? Is this city? That kind of looks like city. Okay. It says we need to unlock the zone. I'm just going to drive towards the border. In offline free ride. Like there doesn't seem to be a physical border, so if they can't stop me, I'm going for it, man. I'm going for it. Oh, I know what I was saying. Fuel. Yeah, in this game, you need to go to such a hassle to earn fuel, and you can't unlock anything until you get fuel. So it's like, you can imagine if you wanted to unlock everything in this game, one criticism of this game is the amount of effort you needed to actually unlock stuff just literally wasn't worth it. It just was not worth your time to do it. And like, I hear you, man. Like, my god, look how far it takes to get places. You can helicopter yourself between zones once you unlock another zone, but I mean, still, if you got to get to the edge of a zone, like, it's gonna take you forever. Okay, can we set up a... Wait, where am I going? Oh my god. I want to go way over here. So there we go. And that's gonna be over here somewhere. Okay, if I straight shot it from here, I should be able to get to the city. All right, let's just cut ahead and see if I ever actually make it to the city, because I feel like I don't want this video to just be me driving into endless farmers' fields for like 2 hours, because this is actually kind of ridiculous. Oh my god, there's a jet. Did you guys see that? There's a jet. It's the most interesting thing I've seen in the last 20 minutes. Now you just stay on the I-90 for 4 hours, and you will be there. Oh my god, a jump! Something to do! Guys, I'm not joking. We've been driving for 15 minutes. This feels like that Penn and Teller game, the like Desert Bus or whatever. Like, this feels like a joke. It's funny because like open world, it's kind of like a sales technique, right? Not technique, but it's like a feature that might sell the game. Hey man, you got a giant world to explore. That actually sounds kind of cool. Except when you actually have to go somewhere, it sucks. What I wouldn't give for a small world at this point. So this giant open world is both a blessing and kind of a curse. We're driving off-road now for no other reason than I'm just so bored. I just need something different to happen. We can finally see the destination marker. Look, we're like kicking tires and stuff out. We're like driving through rivers. There's like busted down barns. There's something. I just couldn't take any more of the highway driving. So like literally, okay, 15 minutes. Look how close we are now, by the way. 15 minutes to go from here to here. So it's going to be another like maybe 5 minutes to get there. But that's crazy. It's funny, again, because like you'd think it would be a good thing. But it's not like we're discovering tons of challenges along the way. I haven't seen another challenge since that second one that we found. We found 2 challenges after half an hour of driving. Oh, we just died. Okay, well, whatever. Thankfully, they let you just respawn with virtually no consequences in this game. But, I mean, this is crazy. This is nuts. You know, Burnout Paradise City was an open world racing game, but it was way better than this because there was actually stuff to explore and like races to find. I haven't found a single race. Nothing. I guess it's because this entire state is not unlocked, but it's not like we were discovering races left and right in the state that was unlocked. We discovered 2. 2! That's nuts. That's insane. And if we don't... Oh my god, there's a fenced-in area. I've never seen this before. Just plow through it, though, because why the hell not? If I don't discover a city or something interesting at this destination point, I'm going to be so disappointed. I will have wasted so much of my life. Okay, and it's starting to look like just farmers' fields. The more I'm zoomed in on it. Oh, this could be the city, maybe? Oh my god. I hope there's something here. Or maybe it's this. Alright, so we got 3 places to try, I guess. Probably like freaking 25 minutes apart. In fact, that is going to be like another 10 minutes, my god. Alright, so let's see if anything is here, man. If there's any life in this apocalypse anywhere. Okay, we're approaching the destination. I'm starting to see like houses and stuff sort of on the side of the road. So it makes me feel like it's a somewhat more populous area. And now we kind of want to go over here. So we'll go to the right. And I really feel like we're not going to see like a San Francisco. The little avatar icon for this state or this zone or whatever looked like the Golden Gate Bridge. So I thought we would find like something. But oh my god, wait. Are those tall buildings? Those look like tall buildings. Oh my god. Okay. And what is this? Like water, or is this like... Is this drivable water? Is this gonna kill us? No, okay. Wait, is this is water that's too deep for us, right? Yeah, okay. We need to get... Okay, look. We can see that city over there. We need to get to it, man. Is it like way over here? Are you joking me? God damn it. Oh, it's gonna be another 20 minutes! Also, when we finally get to a place that looks a little more interesting, of course it's night. Like, look at that giant building. We haven't seen a building this big the entire game yet. It's kind of cool. It's just totally dark, so we can't even appreciate it. But, okay, whatever. Well, we found one giant building. So there's very basic... That's the most basic urban environment you can possibly have. I need to get to the city that's across the lake, though. I'm not going to accept it if we don't get there. It's like to my right. You can kind of see it in the horizon. So like, it's dead ahead. Okay, we got to go dead ahead. Where is that on the map? Dead ahead. It's like right there. Wait, does that mean that I should go around this other way? Oh my god. Okay, we're going a different direction. We're gonna try and go up that giant mountain over there. See if that will take us around. Oh, we might actually be able to make it over there. My god. This could work. This could work. We're on the right side of the water, at least. Hey, look. The starting point for a race. But I guess we don't have the state unlocked, so we're not allowed to race it. That's okay. Oh, did you see the lightning in the background? It's dastardly. So, realistic weather effects, I suppose. That's one thing the game has going on for it. Okay, I can see it, guys. We're getting so close. Getting so close. At this point, I'm just overly committed to this, you know? I set out to see if I could see an urban environment. I thought it would take like 5 or 10 minutes. It's been like 40 minutes now, but we're going to make it. I've spent so much time on this. I can't just give up. And I don't care how many times we die. We're gonna make it there, man. We've got to. We've got to. I've spent so much time on this, I can't not make it, you know? Like, overly committed at this point. I'm like lost in the woods. Don't mind me just driving sideways down the hill. Oh my god, have we made it to the bridge? Have we made it to the bridge? We totally have! Knowing my luck, we're gonna get there and the bridge is gonna be out. We're not gonna be able to cross to the other side. But whatever, we found a bridge, I'll take it. This is... I'm willing to call the bridge a city, just to say that we actually found one. Here we go. Oh my god! There's city on the other side of this! Get out of the way! I gotta get into the city at all costs. Nothing matters anymore except seeing that beautiful city. No! The bridge is out! The bridge is out. Oh, but you can still drive on it. I'll take it. I'll take it! Oh my god, look at that beautiful city. We're finally getting out of the freaking, you know, farmers' fields into urban environments. Sweet urban environments. Here's a checkpoint. Nobody's racing but me. This is a race against myself. Oh my god. There it is. Oh, we died. That's okay. I'll take it. Wait, where are we? Oh, I just reset myself again. Okay, hold on. We want to go this way, I think. Yeah. Okay. So there's the city. Now, can we get there? It looks like it is isolated. It looks like it's just isolated with water. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? The city is sunk! The city is freaking sunk! Ah, what a jip! What a jip! So you can't get into the city! Ah! 40 minutes of my life wasted on a stupid mirage of a city that you can't even get to. Oh, that's the biggest tease ever. Why show you the city if you can't get there? Just sink the whole thing under the water. Oh my god, my car's like spitting fire. Well, that was a big waste of time. Let's go to change camp and go to the offshore. Yes, I want to go there. Let's load up one last race, I guess, while I wrap up my thoughts on this game. And boy, do I have some thoughts. Oh, you know what? We have enough to purchase the muscle car, so we're totally doing this. Well, you don't have enough fuel. I have 1,200, don't I? Oh, I need 1,215! Are you kidding me? I'm 15 away from the muscle car? Okay, hold on. I think we can go ahead and just accept this race, do it, and then we'll unlock the muscle car. I sure want to trade some fuel for this vehicle. No refunds. What? No, I don't want to do that. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, what a Alright, well, we're not seeing the muscle car. We're seeing this stupid thing. So, yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. Is there a way? Oh, if we race this on expert and we win, we could get 440 fuel. I'm doing it. Because I don't want to race on a quad. I want the freaking muscle car, man. Okay. So, fuel. It is one of the games in the book 1,001 video games you must play before you die. You know what? As frustrating as this game has been with the open world aspect of it, it's kind of my own fault. I was sort of trying to fast forward through some things to like see things that maybe you would see eventually. Like maybe eventually you will see a city. It'd be like trying to run towards like a last castle or a raid in World of Warcraft when you just started the game. Like I might be trying to run before I walk. So I can forgive the fact that we didn't get to see a city today. It was a little disappointing, a little frustrating, but I can totally forgive that. But that said, I think that there's, interestingly, some of the things this game was panned for, I actually don't mind, but some of the other things it was praised for, I kind of mind. First of all, in all these races, you should be able to totally injure other people. You should be able to punch people, kick people, you should be able to ram them with your cars. This should be Road Rash meets Mad Max. Like, I don't understand why you don't have weapons and stuff like that. Like, why is that the worst thing I can do to a guy? Just, like, hitting him slightly off the track, what I just did there. I should be able to literally punch him off of his motorcycle. The fact that there's no violence in this game really feels like a mistake. It feels like it's just so obvious. Why didn't they put this in? As for the racing controls, you know, this game was panned for having, like, not very good controls, but, like, I actually don't mind them. I wouldn't say that they're great, but, like, they're just average, you know, like, arcade racing controls to me. So, like, the controls are fine. Now, this game was praised for having such a large open world, but like I actually feel like that is partially a downside. There's nothing wrong with having a very large open world, and even though I was trying to like rush to see some things that maybe, you know, I had to wait longer to see. Oh, I landed on that guy. There you go. I excite biked him. That's how you got guys in excite bike. You landed on them. Damn straight. Even though like, oh, what the heck? What the heck? I just lost the race. Oh no, I didn't. Somehow I'm still first. I don't know what's going on. Even though like the world was kind of so big that it took me forever to explore, I could see like maybe a big open world like that being a good thing. But I just feel like there's nothing in the world. The world is so boring. Like, it's kind of boring. I don't know. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. It's like the same stuff over and over again. It's not very interesting to explore. There's just nothing to it. So you're like, I don't know. Okay, return to the offshore track. Now we're going to buy the muscle car. So yeah, I have like a very interesting opinion of this game where like the things that people complained about, I actually don't mind, but the things people liked, I kind of mind. So, you know, like at the end of the day, by the way, this game in the reviews that it got, it tended to only get around 60%. It got like a lot of C's and stuff. And we've encountered this before where we've looked at a game that's in the 1001 book and we've kind of been like, why was this game included? And I'm going to venture a guess that this is just a game that one of the writers of the book happened to really like. And I, you know, don't think it's a particularly great game. I don't think it's necessarily the worst game ever. But, like, honestly, I like the fact that you have to put in so much effort to unlock things, I get, you know. And I don't think that's just me trying to run before I can walk. I think literally this game, you know, besides people who really, really want to play this for a long, long period of time, I think it just went too extreme. The world's too big. There's nothing to really... There's too much boring, bland, empty area. And then you got to go through so much effort to unlock stuff. It's, you know... Like, this reminds me a bit of, like, Burnout, but Burnout was so much more fun. Even Paradise City, the open world version, it had tons of stuff to find and explore. Like, it was jam-packed. This just feels like a lot of empty space, so that's why I kind of, you know, don't really think it's, like, anything that special. Like, it's so interesting that it has such a big environment, but then it kind of, like, failed with making anything interesting be in the environment. I don't know. It is in the book, the 1,001 Games to Play Before You Die. I definitely don't agree with that. I don't think this is a must-play. I think it is interesting for the things that it did, like having the whole giant world to explore and stuff, but again, I wish there was more. I do believe that the reason this game was in the book is because it was just a personal favorite of one of the writers. And, you know, we could sort of say, oh, well, you know, like, that, you know, bias, how dare the book include it? But, you know, like, anyone who writes a book is going to include... This muscle car, by the way, sucks. I missed the dune buggy. This thing sucks, man. As soon as you get off the road, it sucks. It doesn't, like, handle very well on the road. And, like, oh, man, what am I doing with my life? Oh, God. Anyway, this game must have been somebody's favorite. And the fact that it is in the book just means that somebody liked this game. They decided to put it in. And so even if you or I wrote the book, I think that... we would include things that we ourselves liked, but we're not liked by everyone. So I'm not necessarily defending that this game should be in the book. I think if I were to edit the book, I'd take this game out and replace it with something else. But it does kind of make me think, let's say that you or I were going to sit down and write the 1001 book, or we were just going to edit the book, take a couple of entries out and put some entries in. What are some games, here's an interesting question to end the video on, what are some games that you would want to see in a book, in 1001 video games you must play before you die, that you yourself love, but you know that the games are not generally considered good games, you know? So it's not a game that's the best game, you know, but it's something new or interesting, or just you really got into it, you know? What is something that you think is like a good game, but at the same time, you know, isn't objectively like a good game? So what's a game that's your favorite that you know is kind of bad, but you still like it, and you still would want to see other people play, or just put it in a book to, like, you know, recognize that you liked it, you know? So, I'm curious to hear what suggestions you guys might make. Like, let's be realistic. What are some games we know aren't very good, maybe we want to see in the book, yeah. But I think we can all agree that, you know, unless for some reason, like, you're really into the racing in this game, and you really love, like, really long open worlds to explore, I just don't see it, you know? Like, this game tried to do something interesting, but I think it has too many flaws that, you know, it's not fun enough because you can't... injure people, and it's not interesting enough because there's not enough to explore. So it's like, it's a very lovely open world, but it's just kind of like a big bland empty countryside, and we just died. So I think I'm going on a strike here and refusing to play any more of this game. So I'm striking out for Fuel here. But yeah, I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts? Am I being too harsh on Fuel here? Does it have more redeeming factors than I'm making it out to be? Or do I just not get Fuel? You know, maybe you're a Fuel fan. Maybe that's what drew you to the video. And it stings your heart to hear me talk poorly about Fuel, and you want to come to its defense. Please do so if you'd like to. Let me know in the comments, what was great about Fuel. Or on the flip side, maybe you totally agree with me, and you look at this and you say, yeah, it's interesting, but it doesn't really come together, and my god, the 1001 book, it needs to have this, and this game in its place. Like maybe you have some ideas for what could replace this. Whatever the case may be, let me know in the comments down below. And as always, guys, whatever you think about this game or my opinion of it, hopefully I've made today entertaining for you. If that is true, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, come back soon, and check me out again, because I'll be checking out another game from the book, 1001 Games, Just Play Before You Die. So until then, my friends, you all take care of yourselves, and, think about it. Let me know what games you think are good, but are objectively actually not very good games. And sound off in the comments down below for me, because I'd love to hear that. And so until next time, my friend, take care of yourselves, and peace.